Hey guys, how are you all doing? It's your girl CC, and I'm back again today with another interesting video. I trust you guys are doing great, having fun, enjoying life. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. So I haven't posted for a while on this channel. I apologize. It is because work has been busy lately. I think I've been away for like 4 or 5 days now. I haven't posted here. I apologize again. And of course, I've been seeing your beautiful comments, messages, people asking if I'm okay. Of course, I'm doing great, and I've been, getting your requests for me to make the part 6 of the relationship video, which we are gonna see today. Now, shout out to Brittany. She initiated this, okay, and I would want you guys to please go on TikTok and give her a follow. And of course, shout out to you guys for sharing the videos. I mean, a lot of women are, responding, commenting, reacting to the videos. I mean, this is amazing. I am super happy and grateful, at the same time. I mean, you all made it happen. Thank you for bringing healings, to these women that have literally lost hope. Like the comments are beautiful, and I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. So in today's video, we are gonna see the part 6 of the healthy relationship, stories we have been watching on this channel. Now, these beautiful women staged Britney's video. She asked them to share their lovely stories, healthy relationship stories, how it is working for them, what they are doing, how they met their partners. If you haven't seen the part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, and the part 5, please go through my channel. You are gonna see these videos. Okay, now today we are gonna see the part 6, and of course I have put together few stitches. Let's just hear from these beautiful women. Please check the stitches out.
If you're in a healthy relationship with a man, can you stitch this video and talk about it? I'm stuck in the out.
When I was around 7 or 8 years old, my parents got divorced, and around that time, I vowed to myself that I would never get married young. Because they got married young, and in my mind, I was like, when you're super young, you shouldn't get married because you don't understand what marriage means, how much work needs to be put in, and basically you're not mature enough to get married. Well, I am 24 years old now, and I've actually been married for over 3 years now, and my husband and I have been together since he was 17 and I was 16. He was actually my first boyfriend, my first kiss, my first everything, and here are the reasons why I know he is my love, my soulmate, literally everything to me, even though he is the only person I ever dated. For one, this man is incredibly nurturing. I have so many memories of him really just helping me through every single mental health problem I've ever had. I have a specific memory, actually the first memory that I have where I knew I wanted to spend the rest of my life with him. I was having a worse anxiety attack than normal, and he knew exactly what to say. He had the most calming voice, and there wasn't a point during the entire anxiety attack where I felt that he was unsure of what he was saying, or that he felt uncomfortable, or that he just wasn't wanting to do this and wanting to help me. In general, too, he is my best friend. We have so many inside jokes together. We know each other so well, and we can have incredibly deep and meaningful conversations at one point, and then an hour later, we can have a very casual, very light, silly conversation. We get each other on a level where we can talk about anything. We have no secrets between each other unless it's like I'm keeping a gift secret from him. And we can talk about anything together. He's always so supportive of literally everything that I ever want to do. And the thing too about like the support is that we have changed a lot since we got together. Like I said, I was 16 and he was 17 when we got together. I'm 24 now, he's 25. There's a lot of changes that happen between those ages, and we have grown together. That's the thing about like marriage and love, is like the work part about it is that you have to be willing to grow together instead of growing apart as you're growing as a human being. And that's exactly what we've done. We have grown together, and Like I said, he is my biggest support through every part of this growth journey. And I am in no way the same person that I was when I was 16. Like, literally the complete opposite, probably. And he is still the exact same with me. Still loves me the same, still grows with me the same. We are each other's support system, no matter what part of the growth journey we're in. He also treats me like an absolute princess, and he's treated me basically the same way ever since we got together. He still opens the door for me. He brings me flowers just about every week. There really isn't a time where the vase in the kitchen doesn't have flowers in it. He's always doing something really sweet for me. He's such a giver, and he's so kind with everything that he does, and he treats me like a queen. It's starting to get dark, so I'm gonna try and wrap this up. But one thing that I also love is that he is so solid with his communication. There's never a time where I feel like he's keeping something from me or he's holding something against me, because we're always talking and communicating and just communicating. He is honestly so grounded in himself that he makes me want to become a better person, and he is just, like, I could go on and on. He is everything that I want to be in a person, that I want to be with in general. And I wouldn't want to be with anyone else. There's literally no one that can compare to this man. He always shows up for me. He always tends to my specific love languages. He would do anything for me, and I would do anything for him. And I love him so much. I could definitely go on and on about how I love him and how amazing he is, but it is definitely getting dark out, and the beginning of this video is going to be drastically different from the lighting right here. But this is honestly one of the reasons why I am a wedding and couples photographer, because in the beginning of when my parents got divorced, I didn't really believe that marriage could work. I just always thought it ended in divorce, and that was that. And that's why I do what I do. When I take photos, I'm consistently reminded that there are other relationships out there just like mine. And that is also why when I see someone being treated horribly by a man or literally anyone, I remind them that there is someone out there for you who will treat you like the queen, the king, the person that you should be treated as.
If you have a healthy love story with a man, can you please stitch this and talk about it?
Here I go. Ready to talk about this. This is right up my alley. Let's see where we're going to start. I met my amazing, smart, intelligent, outspoken husband on Facebook. That's right. I slid in his DM, y'all. I shot my shot. Now, a lot of women won't do that, ain't going to do that, got a problem with that, but baby, I got mine. We got married 5-6 months after we met. It has been the most amazing 12 years of my life, and we are growing together. This man encourages me, speaks life into me, motivates me, pulls out potential in me that I didn't even know that I had. Before we got married, this is how I knew that he was really, really, really the one. Before I got married, I think it was about 5 or 6 days, maybe a week before our wedding, I was having some issues in my eye, having very bad headaches, and I went to the neurologist to try to figure out what the heck was going on. Well, at one of my neurologist appointments, we found out that I had MS. And I remember looking over at him because I knew what could happen with that. I looked over at him and I said, "Are you sure you want to marry me? You can leave now." And he looked at me and he said, Are you crazy? We are still getting married." And I knew then, I was like, this man really, really, really cares about me. Everything that he's promised me, he's made good on. We have 2 beautiful children together. They adore their dad, and he adores them. My kids think that dad hung the moon, and heck, I think he did too. I brag about my husband all the time, and I know that people may get tired of it, but there's so much negativity around marriages, so much negativity around men, so much negativity around black men, and I wish that I could scream it from the mountaintops. There are some good men out there. I have one. My husband hustles. My husband is an entrepreneur. He works day in and day out to take care of us, to provide for us. He is a provider. He's strong. He never, ever, 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 ever talks negative. Like, he's the most positive person I've ever had around me in my entire life. And that rubs off on me. Before I met my husband, I had completely gave up on love. I completely gave up on the idea that I would be married and have children. I was 27 or 28 maybe when I met him. And I had literally told God, I said, I am not going to do this anymore. I am not going to do this anymore. You're going to have to bring him to me. Let him find me. I'm done. And not even 2 months later, I saw him on Facebook. We were going to be attending the same party. And I did not want to be alone or be stuck in the corner at the party. So I said, he looks like somebody nice that I could talk to. And here we are, 12 years later, after me giving up on love, saying that it wasn't going to happen for me. It happened in 5 months. I was married. On our 1-year anniversary, I found out that I was pregnant a few weeks later. It's possible. He prays for me every day. Sometimes I'll wake up and he'll be praying over me, speaking life into me, just things that I've always wanted in a marriage. I hope that this encourages y'all. Ladies, hold on. I know it's hard out there. I know it seems like this isn't going to happen for me, but I promise you, when I gave up and I let go, there he was. He'll find you. He'll adore you. He'll treat you the way that you want to be treated. May not come in the package because we get picky. We get super picky. He may not come in the package that you think he will. But babe, trust me. When he comes, you'll know it. I love y'all. Don't give up. Happiness is out there for you.
If you're in a healthy relationship with a man, can you stitch this video and talk about it?
Don't mind if I do. I'm 52 now. I met my husband in 2020, and it was after I divorced in 2016. So up until probably the end of 2019 were very, very rough years for me. I came out of my marriage looking for something, I just wanted to be made to feel enough. I wanted to feel like I was pretty enough. I wanted to feel like I was smart enough. I wanted to feel like I was enough to hold, keep, and have a good relationship with a man. And I didn't feel like that. And then dating just further made me not feel like that. It was bad, y'all. It was really bad. So I eventually had to decide for myself that I wasn't going to be dating just to be dating anymore. And I enjoy dating because I enjoy getting to know new people. But in the sense of dating for a relationship, it just wasn't working out. So I was like, yo, it's very casual over here. I hang out with people that I like, men or women. And I'm not bisexual or anything. I'm just saying I enjoy decent people. So I hang out with who I like. And if it happens to be a guy, I'll hang out with you. So 2020, right after Father's Day, I guess that's like, Father's Day is June, right? So end of June, July-ish, I made a post and said, I said this on Facebook, some of y'all's daddies are still fine. Who needs a stepmama? Joking, because I say stupid stuff on social media because I like to be funny and it's fun. Anyway, my very good friend, a poet named Mecca, was like, me, I want you to be my stepmom. I've told this story a number of times before, so I'll just speed it up. She had her dad call me. We started talking. I initially told him I didn't want a date. I just wanted a friend. I just wanted to get to know him. He was fun and I enjoyed talking to him. He was on the road a lot at the time. So we would talk for hours while he was driving in between cities and stuff. And then I don't know when it happened. I keep going back and trying to pinpoint the moment. But at some point, he was just my man. Like, he was just my man. I don't think we had a discussion about it. It was just how he treated me and the way he, I had doing something on my roof. I had my house and he came and brought a ladder and got up on my roof and fixed it. He was just my man, my man, my man. And it just did my heart good because I was so used to being with or trying to be with men where I felt like I was pulling affection from them and pulling a care for me from them. And this man, Kenneth Miles, just so readily gave of himself and willingly gave of himself to me. And he started dating by Thanksgiving. He always tells the story that I announced at Thanksgiving we were getting married. I just said, I don't even remember making an announcement. I just said that we knew we would be together. Even having just started dating in the summer, by Thanksgiving, we knew we would be together. When you're older, Common said, it don't take a whole day to recognize sunshine. Like we already knew. And then that following April of 2021, I turned 50. He bought me a house for my birthday and told me, I had 6 months. We talked about it. We decided I had 6 months to sell my house or rent it or whatever I was going to do with it. But by August, so he bought April, by August, I was already in our home. And then I was content. I know women want marriage and all this, and I had been one of those women. But because I had already been married, already had my kid, all this stuff, I was very content with him just being my partner. That's what I wanted more than a husband anyway. I wanted a partner, somebody who we did life together, and it was important for us to do life together. And to me, the title husband and wife was kind of secondary, and I know I'm probably offending some of my church folks. I don't care what y'all think about me. But anyway, my husband, he decided we're going to get married. We're going to do this the right way. And so he proposed in November of 21, and we were married in our backyard on May 21st of 22. And when I say it has been the best thing, even as a single girl, I would say that just with a little bit of support, I feel like I can do anything. Like, it's not that you need a man to make you better, but it's taking out that anxiety that goes with dating and all that, the gaslighting and the ghosting and I'm talking to 8 different women, but trying to lie about it. And I'm like, you ain't got to lie to kick it, homie. This is dating. That's what you do. But then it's weird because now we got to go out and these broads is mad at me because of you. And it's just so much. You take all that negative energy out and now you just have the time to concentrate on positive things. What do I want to do in my career? What do I want to do in my family? How do I want to benefit my community? How can I help people? How can I build my legacy? You take all that negative energy and put it into something positive. And that's what being with Kenny Miles has allowed me to do. It has allowed me to just love a man and not have to deal with the anxiety of, is he cheating? Is he doing this? Does he respect me? Is he neglecting me? I have none of those concerns. I have zero of those concerns. And it's just a wonderful, healthy place to be. And it's possible. And I think a lot of times we hear from social media and the media and just people in general that it isn't. But that's just fallacy spread by people who want you to accept less. People who want you to be comfortable with taking the bare minimum. Honey, I'm a maximum kind of girl. I want it all. Who said I had to choose? Who said I had to pick a career, pick being a mom, pick being a wife, pick a good relationship versus... Like, no, I want it all. I want money. I want health. I want the love. I want contentment. I want good skin. I'm losing weight. I want to be in shape. I want all of the things. Sis, you can have all of the things. Be blessed.
If you're in a healthy relationship with a man, can you stitch this video and talk about it?
I'll never miss the opportunity to sing Felix praises because he's my best friend and he truly changed my life. When me and Felix first started dating, it feels like the perfect time to share this now because my birthday's a couple days away. But when me and Felix first started dating, I knew that I really liked him because I would open up about things that I really didn't talk to people about. I didn't talk to guys that I was dating about, right? And one of the things that I shared with him was how birthdays were always like a sore spot for me because my birthday's January 2nd. That's a week after Christmas, the day after New Year's. I just always felt like an afterthought. I didn't really have birthday parties growing up. I can only distinctively remember maybe like 2 times having birthday parties. I never really got a cake. I rarely got a gift. And as the oldest, sometimes I wouldn't get a Christmas gift. Like, it would be like, oh, I'll get your Christmas gift after taxes, da-da-da-da. You're the oldest, you know, you gotta hold it down. So I expressed to him that, like, my birthdays have never really felt special. Like, I've never had that. And I told him just, like, the one thing is make sure you tell me happy birthday. And he was like, what? And I told him how, like, the guy that I was talking to before him, who I thought I was just, like, madly, deeply in love with, he forgot my birthday 2 years in a row. Like, there was 2 years in a row on my birthday I was crying because this man did not call or text me on my birthday. And now looking back on it, I'm older. I know that man ain't forget to tell me happy birthday. We have mutual friends. I know he saw them people telling me happy birthday. I just genuinely think that he was just an asshole and I was just too young and dumb to realize it. But I told him, I was like, at least tell me happy birthday. And if you can, get me a cake because I never really got a chance to like blow out candles. Like, that's not something that I'm used to. And he makes sure that I have a cake for my birthday every year, even if it's just like a cupcake or something like that. And he's very intentional about birthday plans that he makes for me. He'll ask me like, what is it that you want to do? You want to go to dinner? You want to do something? You want to take, like, he's very intentional about making sure that Christmas and my birthday are 2 separate occasions and that I feel loved and seen and cared for on both days. And it means the world to me. It makes the little girl who just knew she was not getting a birthday cake, who knew she wasn't getting a birthday gift, it makes her so happy. Like, to have someone care that much about you that they'll go above and beyond just to see you smile is such a life-changing experience. And I truly, like, I wish that for everybody because this world is very lonely, and I truly think that we all just deserve to have at least one person that loves and cares for us unconditionally. And I know for a fact that Felix is that person. He is my person.
If you're in a healthy relationship with a man, can you stitch this video?
Well, hey there. Hi, super healthy relationship here. My husband and I have been together for 14 years. We've been married for 12, and we're like so in love. We love traveling together. We love hanging out together. We like sitting in bed at the end of a really long day watching Friends and having popcorn. He's a really busy entrepreneur. I am a hairdresser, so we both work super crazy hours and always have. We've always had multiple jobs, multiple businesses going at the same time. We really have to make an effort to spend the time with each other. We make sure that we go on a date at least once a week, scheduled in, and we have other dates besides that or time together. But you can find us cooking together or dancing in the kitchen. It's great. I'm not gonna say that it's not hard to find. I was 29 when I met him. He was 23. I kissed a lot of frogs. I had been divorced before, but I found that when I started working on myself and my finances and just going, hey, I need to change something here, is when my husband walked into my life. Again, I help hold up his dreams. He helps hold up mine. We both tell each other we love each other every day. It's definitely out there, and you're gonna find it. It might take a little bit, but it's definitely out there. I think patience is really the key. I think a lot of people jump at the first thing that seems nice. I'm looking for great. So I hope that you find some greatness out there, and I know it's out there for you. Good luck, friend.
If you're in a healthy relationship with a man, can you stitch this video?
Hi, I am in a healthy relationship with a man, and I have been for the past 8 years. And not only that, he is a black man that is emotionally available, emotionally mature, always has been there for me, always has cared for me, always has made sure to put me first. He initiates help. I don't always have to ask for it. I never had to beg and plead for anything. We have a lot of fun together. That's like my best friend, and we joke around with each other. It's not serious all the time, and we say little silly things to each other. And I feel like that we're kindred spirits because we're both really introverted, and we're just like this. And the connection has gotten stronger and stronger each year, and we've been together 8 full years and married for 2 of those years. And I feel like the girl previously in this other video, if you watch the whole video, how she says that she's had a lot of bad relationships and she doesn't want to get too discouraged because she still wants love. That was me. I was exactly feeling the same way after all the shit that I've been through. If y'all been on here and you follow me on my Instagram and you've been rocking with me for all the years I've been doing this, you know that I've been through a lot of shit. And if you read my book, Toxic X Chronicles, on Amazon, link in bio, if you read my book, you know that I've been through a lot of shit. But I still came out like I still want love. I just got to figure out a different way to go about getting it. And I think that spark of belief and still wanting it and still believing in it is what can help you to move forward to find a healthy relationship with someone. It's what can help you to not give up. It's what can help you to not settle it as well. And I also think it's important to not stop dreaming about the man that you want, the relationship that you want. That's really what helped me. And I guess in a sense, that's like envisioning the type of relationship you want. And I never gave up on that. And I thought about all the things that were important to me and all the things that I needed. And I prayed on that. And I even prayed down to the fact that I wanted him to have a beard because I wanted to be attracted to him. That was my thing. I said, God, he doesn't have to be the finest man in the whole wide world I've ever seen. But I do want to feel very attracted to him. And it would help if he have a beard. And when you know it, that's what I got. And so I'm saying you can be very specific in what you want. And you can name all the things you want and believe that you can have it. Don't think you have to settle or limit yourself. Like I coach a lot of women that feel like what they want is not out there and that they have to kind of way pick and choose what's important to have and because they can't have it all. You totally can. Like my man is, I'm sorry, everything. He's the best husband, like for real. Like I can't say good enough things about him. I just can't. Like everything is just flows so well with me and him. We have so much fun together, and he's just a lot of fun to be around and just takes care of me. He's so supportive, just so there for me. And he wants to be a good man to me. He literally wants to make sure that I'm good. It's like he's happy seeing me happy. If I'm not happy, he's not happy. And so he's going to do what he got to do to fix that. What can we do to fix this? He's always been that type of guy. He is like Mr. Fix-It, so to speak. He's always going to make sure that I'm good. That's like his main priority. He says it all the time. I just want to make sure you're good. And I let him. So that love is out there. Please don't stop believing in it.
If you're in a healthy relationship with a man, can you stitch this video and talk about it?
I have a really great relationship with my husband, and we have had a great relationship from the get-go. In our 7 years of being together, we have only ever had one moment where we raised our voices at each other and had a heated moment. And it was very silly, but we communicate. We communicate, and the bottom line is he respects me. That's the bottom line. Before he ever loved me, before he ever started falling in love with me, he respected the hell out of me. So, in the very beginning, I had to work through some shit because that was weird. I was used to being told what to do, what to look like, told to wear makeup, told to straighten my hair because it made me more feminine, told me to whatever, whatever. And then I meet this man that I'm constantly apologizing to him for dumb shit. And he's constantly saying, do you. And moving on, like, just do you. Like, he just wanted me to be myself, and he respected the hell out of me. And we're still there. That's 7 years later, and he still respects the shit out of me. We have 2 kids. He changes more diapers when he's here. He changes pretty much all the diapers. And when he's at work, he's thinking about us the whole time. And I know that because I know my husband and I love my husband. And I know how much he loves his family. And he's a family man. This is what he wanted. This is what I wanted. And we're making it happen. Every day we choose our family. We choose each other. And we choose to respect each other and love each other. So we communicate really well. There have been times where I've been emoting to him and he would start to become a little bit defensive because he grew up in a very volatile home. So when I start to get emotional, sometimes he starts to get emotional. So I just stop and remind him, like, hey, let me just get this off my chest. I'm not coming at you. I'm coming to you with something. Like, let me get this out. And you can feel that energy shifting of just comfort and like, okay, we're here together. We're here to figure this out together and do this all together. So I think we just communicate well. We help each other and I don't know, just love each other. Freaking love my husband. And I really I see all those TikToks you're talking about that these women are saying their husbands are doing certain things, and it's like, my husband would never. Not because I wouldn't allow it or because I'm some kind of badass chick, but because he would never. He respects me and loves me. He thinks the audacity of these assholes that you guys are talking about. So find you a man that respects you. He doesn't have to love you. That shit grows later, down the line. Don't be looking for love. Stop looking for love. Start looking for respect. That's my advice. And that's my relationship. Any more questions? Just kidding. Love you all.
If you're in a healthy relationship with a man, can you stitch this video and talk about it?
This is him making me breakfast on Valentine's Day. This is a poster board he made me for our 1-year anniversary. This is him cleaning off my car because I didn't have a ice scraper and it had snowed while I was at work. So he drove and he cleaned off my car for me while I waited in the car. I've gotten so used to him opening the door for me that I think it's weird when people don't open the door for me. He made me a CD for Christmas and then he got me this Squishmallow. But I think Squishmallows support Israel, so fuck that. But cool CD. These are chocolate chip cookies he made. And he makes me chocolate chip cookies whenever I ask. This is from when we were like 17 hanging out. I don't know if this is relevant, but these are a bunch of pictures I took of him because he's so pretty.
If you're in a healthy relationship with a man, can you stitch this video and talk about it? I'm stuck in the algorithm.
So had a really bad health year this year, multiple surgeries, horrible colostomy that leaked all the time, wounds that had to be packed, came home so we could barely walk, and through it all, through 9 months of absolute hell, my husband of 41 years never left my side unless he had to. He took care of our home, he took care of our pets, he took care of our life, he took care of me. He never batted an eye through all the gross stuff and all the yuck stuff. He just rolled up his sleeves and I cried and he was like, baby, why are you crying? This is what I signed up for. I said better or worse, sickness and health, and I'm here for you. And he was. And I will forever be grateful for him. I already was, but now it's solid.
Wow, listening to these videos, literally, it brings joy to me Like, I don't even want to stop. I don't know how I'm feeling right now. Like, this is good, okay? I really want to appreciate these women for, taking out time to share their stories. They are literally um encouraging other women. Um I mean, letting them know that, this is real. Okay, this is real, and it's so beautiful if you find yourself in such relationship. Like, your relationship is healthy, you are healthy as well. This is it. If your relationship is healthy, you are healthy. And I also want to say this, okay? There are good men out there. There are good men that will treat you well, that will give you the best. You know, they are out there. And I just want you to hold on. Don't give up. Don't lose hope. Your man will definitely locate you. Like, I can't even explain the way I'm feeling right now. Listening to these stories, oh my God, it brings so much joy to me. And I thank God for their marriages. I thank God for their relationships. And I pray that it will continue, this way. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and please keep sharing these videos, and of course keep sharing your stories. We are like happy reading from you. I read some of the stories and they are quite beautiful. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, share, comment, and of course come back for another interesting video. And I'm gonna see you all in my next one. Don't forget to share your story if you have one down in the comment. Take care. Bye.